Alright, so how did we get the gap straight? This was one of the questions, where how to make adjustments to it being kind of a cheap exhaust. The hangers, roll on in there, the hangers that it comes with are kind of chinksy, and they're just kind of put in place. You have to make a little bit of tweaking. To do that, I'm going to turn that. You can see the regular hanger from the car, the gray hanger, goes down, then two go from the muffler to that. You bend the factory hanger. You don't bend the ones on the muffler. So you get this kind of jacked up. Reverse how I have it. I have the front of the car up, and you have someone sit here and look at it, make sure it's alright. This side needs to come down. Like on mine, this one was up against it and that one was perfect. So we took a socket, like I think an 18mm socket, something big enough that goes over that, put an extension on it, and just gave it leverage and kind of yanked down on it and pulled the stock hanger down, and that lowered this side of the exhaust. There's the cat, supposedly where the cat would be, right up there at that front, right in between there, it would be a catalytic converter. So this L bracket I have, I found that the one adapter, then the L itself was enough, and you should be. Now the trick with the test pipe is, that happened to work for me. That L bracket comes with the L bracket, and two adapters for the front and two adapters for the rear. On mine, I only had to use the one adapter in the L. That happened to work for me. The climb I'm in Pennsylvania changes, but I'll throw a check engine light, like if I go down a real steep, cruising down like maybe like 35 miles an hour, fourth gear, just letting it drift. That initiates the test. There's certain parameters that need to be set to make that test run for the rear oxygen sensor, or the CAT efficiency code. Essentially what that does is it just shows enough voltage to the car that it's not going to throw the check engine light on instantly, but that monitor never gets set. So PA is kind of strict. You have to plug in the test. For like an emissions test, they inspect the car. There you go. They run an emissions test. They plug in the equipment, and it shows the IM monitors. If you're not familiar with that, I can go into that in another video. But essentially, as long as all of them are set except for one, it will pass for emissions. Here in my Allegheny County and state, so it passes. Just the CAT one isn't. It goes right through, nothing's thrown on the flag, you know, nothing like that. Now if you have an area where you have to actually physically sniff the car with a machine, it's not going to pass. But everyone's gone away from that. If there's any other questions, just leave a comment in the video, ask me, I can answer them. If I can't describe them in a text form, I'll make a video just like how I did this one. Eventually I'll be doing brakes possibly. I don't know what's next. I'd love to hear suggestions. If you say, hey, there's this product, I want to try it, I want to see how it goes on an Evo, tell me. If it's in my budget, I'll buy it, I'll try it out. Or I'll just tell you right there, hey, no, this looks too chinksy, don't get it. I actually just ordered one of those Chinese Godspeed oil catchers. I'll make a video on how to put that in.